there. You don't see my mouth moving, but I am here and I am now, and we are talking about events that are happening, going to be happening this weekend. Today is Friday, and some things have been happening with some of the county officials and some fire issues going on and some arrests. We'll be talking about those in a few minutes. And we have weather information. Let's go ahead and pop over to our weather map right now instead of looking at me frozen like this, and maybe we can solve some of these problems. Looking at our weather map out our virtual window in Huntsville, we have clear skies, a little sunny going on out there right now. And we're frozen up there too, guys. So let's see. We'll just go through some of the temperatures, and you can just listen to me. I apologize for the problems we're having. We were having a freezing problem. Of course, all the freezing issues should be out of our way because of the warm temperatures, and we should not have any problems with our equipment freezing, but we do. In Jasper right now, it's 52 degrees. Branson, 48. Gainesville, 51 degrees. Over in Marshall, it's sunny and 55 degrees. Eureka Springs, 52 degrees and sunny. Mountain View, Arkansas, 55 degrees. That's south of us down there, and they're looking pretty good for today. Salem, Arkansas, 55 degrees, and Mountain Home, and 51, and Harrison, Arkansas, 52 degrees. We'll continue our weather coverage in just a few minutes. Let's take a break and see if we can't solve our little issues with our programming, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Stay with us. Welcome back to the new mix. Look, I am moving, I'm not frozen, so I think we've got a problem solved. We have a little issues like that every now and then, and when you do a live program, there's the only thing you can do is just roll with it, and we're rolling with it today. This is a Friday. We're excited about the weekend. A lot of things going on, great weather. Don't see any threat of any kind of precipitation. I think Saturday night, Sunday, they have a slight chance of precipitation, but it doesn't show up here on the map, but we'll keep an eye on that for you. So let's take a look at some of the current conditions right now for today, tomorrow, and through the next 7 days. Today's high in our region will be around 60 degrees. All day will be sunny. Saturday, another increase in temperature there to 62 degrees, mostly sunny. Sunday, 48 degrees, partly sunny. That's the big Daytona race day. Everybody's interested in that. I think that starts around noon or 11 o'clock. Monday, 47 degrees, mostly sunny. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 45 to 43 degrees around those temperatures. And I think, like I said before, Saturday night might have a slight chance of precipitation. I'll bring that up here. I think it said on Saturday. Let's see, maybe it might have been Sunday. Yeah, 20% chance of rain Sunday, and that could develop. So let's just keep an eye on it for Sunday night or Sunday during the day, but that 20% chance of rain. Don't show an overnight precipitation probability for Saturday, but 20% for Sunday, and that we'll look out for that. Okay, let's see. Let's take our first break, and when we come back, we'll give you some news from the Baxter County, things happening over in Baxter County, some burn ban issues that we need to take into consideration. We'll be talking about that and a fire that happened there just the other day. We'll talk about that in just a couple of minutes. Stay with us. You're watching The Noon Mix. Welcome back to the Noon Mix, and as of today, Friday, February the 21st, the Baxter County officials over there have issued concerning a burn ban over there. Baxter County Judge Mickey D. Pendergrass issued a burn ban, probably from the issues that are happening over there. They had a large fire. Let me bring that image up if I can find it wherever I put it. I apologize, I'm probably not organized very well. Here we go. At approximately 5 p.m. yesterday, the Baxter County Sheriff's Office, Arkansas Forestry Commission, Arkansas State Police, and more than 75 volunteer fire department personnel from North Fork, Salesville, Tracy, Buford, Lone Rock, and Rodney responded to a large fire that was out of control in an area south of North Fork. With high winds reported up to near 50 miles per hour, the fire was burning toward homes, barns, and other structures. Baxter County officials and emergency manager Jim Shershula set up an incident command center at the North Fork High School to coordinate all the different agencies. Sheriff's deputies and state police began notifying residents in the path of the fire that they would prepare to evacuate their homes. Fire personnel worked to contain the fire but were hampered by terrain and strong winds. The Arkansas State Forestry Commission assisted with a bulldozer, and firefighters were able to stop the fire's advance and contain the fire at approximately 6:30 p.m. yesterday evening. The fire, which began off of Sheds Road, was stopped and contained roughly 1/4 mile from PJ's Restaurant and Red's Landing Road. The fire burned approximately 200 acres, consumed 2 hay barns, a John Deere tractor, and other farm implements and equipment, and a small outdoor shed. Joseph Chaffee, age 26, of Mountain Home, told the sheriff's investigators that he began burning a stump on his property around 9 a.m. that morning. Chaffee stated that he thought the fire was totally extinguished at about 1 p.m. When he arrived back at the residence at about 5, he could see a large amount of smoke, realized the fire had rekindled, and then called 911. The investigation on this incident is continuing, and the Baxter County Sheriff's Office would like to thank all the fire departments and their numerous volunteers, firemen who responded. No doubt the hard work saved thousands of dollars of property and potential loss of life, and we do respond to all the volunteer help out there. Without them, we couldn't have these responses like this. Also, this gentleman here was arrested. John Leroy Lewis, was 47, was arrested in Rural Mountain Home on felony drug charges for a person coordinating. After a person cooperating with the sheriff's investigation had controlled buys of methamphetamine from Lewis for a period of several days. These transactions were monitored by sheriff's investigators and agents with the 14th Judicial Drug Task Force. Mr. Lewis twice sold methamphetamine to a cooperating individual between December 30th and January the 3rd of 2014. The cumulative amount of methamphetamine was approximately 5.3 grams. Lewis also used a cell phone to facilitate the sales of these drugs, and both transactions took place within 1,000 feet of a church, thereby creating a penalty enhancement of the offenses. John Leroy Lewis was arrested and booked into the detention center on the afternoon of February the 20th on the charges of delivery of methamphetamine, unlawful use of communication device, and proximity to certain facilities. Lewis remains in detention center in lieu of $25,000 bond and is scheduled to appear in circuit court February the 27th. Let's take our second break, and there he is right there. Let's take our second break. And when we come back, we'll be talking about this day in history. We have a couple birthdays to tell you about, and much, much more as we continue the Noon Mix. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Noon Mix. History. I don't know how well you did in history when you were in school. I did very poorly, but now I love history. Just love everything about history. And that's a portion of our program today. As we do every day, we give you a look into the history of what went on this day around the world, somewhere in time. And we're going to go back to 1842 on February the 21st. where John J. Greenall patented the first sewing machine back in 1842. Wow. 1866, Lucy B. Hobbs became the first woman to graduate from a dental school. The school was located in Ohio for the College of Dental Surgery, and that was located in Cincinnati, Ohio. Also in 1878, the first telephone directories issued in the United States were distributed to residents in New Haven, Connecticut. It was a single page of only 50 names. Wow. We could keep up with that, couldn't we? And what happened in this day in television history? Well, David Letterman in 2000 returned to his late night show after a 5-week stint after having an emergency quadruple heart bypass operation. Now, birthdays. Let's bring up that birthday bumper, guys, back there, and we'll get along with our birthdays. This is another important day in history, and we like to recognize people in our area for the birthday. But I want to first tell you about some of the national birthdays, people you may know. Birthdays February the 21st in 1925. Sam Peckinpah was born, and he is a famous director. I think Sam Peckinpah, if I'm not mistaken, had a certain style of directing that went way over the limit as far as graphic violence. I think he was probably the first director that brought in exploding squibs under the shirt to show blood. People being shot. He really went overboard with that. That's Sam Peckinpah, born 1925. Also, Kelsey Grammer was born on this day in 1955, and we all know Kelsey Grammer from the comedy TV series Cheers and also Frasier. Mary Chapin Carpenter, singer, was born on this day in 1958, and Jennifer Love Hewitt, well-known actress in today's time, was born on this day in 1979. Well, let's talk about some of the birthdays that will be gracing us this weekend. Not today, but on Sunday. There's 2 birthdays we need to let people know about. First up is Tara Tice Fleming. There she is on the screen there. And along with Tara Tice is Rita Height Collins. She's one of our good buddies here on the Noon Mix. And we want to wish them a happy birthday. If you recognize these people and you get to see them or send them a Facebook message, happy birthday to one and all out there today. All right, let's take another break and we'll try to catch up on some events that are happening real quickly. We were kind of running out of time because of our freeze problem at the very beginning of the show, but we will try to get as many items as we can in the next few minutes. Stick around and stay with us. You're watching the Noon Mix. Remaining of the show, I want to try to get at least some of the events that are happening today and tomorrow and through the weekend to give you an up-to-date on what's going on. The used book sale is going on right now at the Donald W. Reynolds Library. It started yesterday. Today opened at 8:30. It will run till 5 p.m. tonight. If you're getting this information late at our 5:30 report, then you can also check it out on Saturday, February 22nd, from 8:30 to 1:30. That's at the Donald W. Reynolds Library. This afternoon and also tomorrow. The Teen Friday After Hours at the library. This is an event that happens tonight at the Donald W. Reynolds Library from 6 to 10 tonight. Teens will enjoy games, movies, activities, fun, and food. All teens in grades 7 through 12 are invited, and there's no charge for that. Also, the FBLA and the OBA are having their March of Dimes banquet. This is February the 21st at the shed. It's on the ASUMH campus. Tickets are $25 and can be purchased from the Mountain Home Chamber of Commerce, also the Phi Beta Lambda member, or by contacting Karen Heslip at 870-508-6185. Teen Culinary Workshop is happening at the Donald W. Reynolds Library. You can contact Kim Crow-Shaner at this. It's a workshop that will be talking about the Arkansas Heritage Series of programs being offered at the library Saturday. These teens will be experiencing the flavors of Arkansas, sampling foods, and are able to taste staples from early American settlers and native tribes. And this event will be happening tomorrow. And the times for this are, let's see, I had times here, at 2 p.m. You can contact Kim Crow-Shaner at the Donald W. Reynolds Library at 870-508-0979. Yes. Also, a media release from Julie Lovett from the Bull Shoals White River State Park. Tim Ernst will be there tomorrow at the James A. Gaston Visitor Center talking about different aspects of photography and also presenting his books that he has there. He's a well-known photographer, hiker, and from subjects of waterfalls, trails, and different things in the Ozarks. So check that out. And that is going to be tomorrow at 2:30. Also, at the Boone County Library here in Harrison, Arkansas, they're having their CAAH seed swap. It'll take place tomorrow, February 22nd, at the Boone County Library at 10 a.m. and will end at 2. If you have your seeds, please bring them to share. Although you don't have to have seeds to participate, you can show up and be there. If you want more information, you can contact Ginger Milan at 870-741-5913. Also, the Lego Day is happening at the library over in Baxter County, and this is a classic Sunday program. And to learn more about Legos, anyone interested can show up tomorrow at between 1 and 4. Sorry, I was going to say 4, but it's at between 1 and 4 on Sunday at the library. More information, 870-508-0979. Okay, we have just a few minutes remaining. I want to let you know about an event that's happening. Move that out of the way. Tomorrow at AJ Sports Bar and Grill, my group, Thunder Crow, will be there, and we'll be there starting at 8 o'clock, and we'll be running till about midnight, so check it out, come out and enjoy it. We got a bunch of new songs that we're going to be premiering tomorrow night, so we should all have a great time out there. Okay, what's happening on movies tonight? Not movies, but on our channel tonight. Let me bring this up. This movie first is Article 99. I don't even have this movie. St. Elmo's Fire will be on tonight at 7 p.m. on 26.3. And also after that, Awakenings will be on at 9. And then Article 99 will be on at 11. So check that out. Let's see, how much time do we have remaining? We have 2 minutes. Okay, we can talk for 2 minutes. Let me see if I can bring up something here. Let's see. Just to let people know, we have 4 channels, and if you want to go look at those channels, what I would like you to do is go to our website, and if you bring that up on the screen, Dan, I'll let them see that. You go to hometowntv.net, and this is what our screen looks like. And actually tonight, I think we have some basketball. I don't want to give you some information on that. Some live basketball starting tonight at 7 p.m. And I have it on my phone. Let's see. It will be tonight at 7 p.m. and the Western Grove versus Lead Hill girls will play, and then the Western Grove versus Omaha boys will play. This will start at 7, and we're going to be bringing that to you from the Alpena District semifinals. And all you need to do is go to hometowntv.net if you don't have television, and just click that box right there and watch the game tonight at 7. So, would like to thank everyone joining us this week. We'll be coming to you again next week. We start this show Monday through Friday. We'll be here at noon, and we'll replay the show at 5:30 each and every weekday, so check that out. For all of us here, we'd like to thank you for being a part of our show, and have a great weekend, and we'll see you again next Monday. Stick around.